Hello there, and this is the kitchen diva again, Indiraa. And I looked into my fridge and I decided everything in there was coming out that needed to be used. So here we have all my ingredients. Thai dipping sauce, lemon juice, oyster sauce, mirin, sesame oil, some more mirin, soy sauce, fish sauce, more sesame oil for some inexplicable reason, salmon. Now this is garlic shoots, these are chives, red chili, all from the Thai shop. This is tap choy, coriander, spring onions, gailan, carrots, muli, onions, cucumber, and almost ripe mangoes. And did I mention salmon? Salmon. So that's it. And I've got some onions, garlic, and ginger. And I am going to bit by bit use up whatever I can, and hopefully I'll have a cleaner fridge. Let's do it. Okay, so here I am back again, and I am going to use a measuring spoon, but I'm going to use a spoon that everyone has at home rather than get you to look at various things, gizmos like this is so much and that is so much. I think sometimes that can be a bit confusing for people, so I'm going to use a normal spoon. Don't ask why, but that's what I've decided to do. So to my salmon, I've got my tablespoon. I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3 soy, because they're 3 pieces, and over here it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's my soy sauce done. I hope I don't run out today. Now to this, I am going to add, let's have a look. What do we have here? Yeah, a little rice vinegar won't hurt anybody. There you go. So if I've done 2 here, I've done 1 here. Let's do 2 and 4. It's a little sharp, but then nothing wrong with that. Now to this, I'm going to add mirin, my favorite thing ever. Oh, that's not it. There it is. Now mirin is something Japanese mirin is something you need to keep in your house. It is the best. So 1, 2, 3, and this is so easy, 1 per thing. 2, 3, and 4. That's the mirin. So here I have some pickled ginger, which I'm going to struggle to open because I have dodgy hands. There you go. Now remember, if it doesn't open, give it a whack and release the vacuum, and then call Pedro. There you go. Now to this, I'm going to pick a few bits of pickled ginger. I love pickled ginger, so let's just bung it on as best we can. Now when I serve it, I'm going to serve it with some more. So I'm going to cook it with some and serve it with some more. Now it comes in a lovely sweetish sauce, so I'm going to bung some of that in. So exciting, isn't it? Anything in the fridge. It is one of the best ways to cook, by the way. Now I'm going to drizzle a little honey. If I can open it, honey, there you go. Ooh, it's sealed, new one. Okay, so drizzle it is. 1, and drizzle. And that's all I'm doing with this today. I'm going to pop this in with a little spring onion, and that's how we're going to do it. But you know what? Do we want a little spice with it, Peds, or not? Yeah, okay, so let me just get some chili flakes. Let's put that in. As you know, this cookery show is about having fun. It's not about perfect recipes. It's about what people have and what people like. Some like the chili flakes. Pedro obviously does. So that's gone in there. And I'm going to put a wee bit of oil in there just to keep it moist. But mind you, salmon is a lovely fish. It has everything you need in it Don't forget it has omega oils. And that's going to go into the oven. So as an option, you don't have to put it in the oven if you don't want to. If you're kind of stuck for time, which I always am, living on a farm is not as easy as it looks because there's always something going on. So I'm just going to grease my little pan here. And I'm going to cook it on a pan. Yeah, you know, living on a farm is lovely. There's always happy life, and the animals are with me when I'm doing my shows, and they even behave sometimes. It's not always, but there you go. Now, I'm trying to show you the options here. Now, when that gets, I just plonk it on a pan. I always find putting them on pans, lidding it, and letting it cook like this, always nicer and less drying than ovens. But having said that, if you're one of those people who want to dash into the bathroom and have a shower, then you're better off in bunging it in the oven. And let's find one of these and hope it fits. Yes, it does. Now, I'm going to leave that and flip it over from one side to another, and it pretty much cooks in 7 to 8 minutes. It doesn't take too much time. And I'm going to plate that up as soon as I can and move on to another dish. So we're going to break this into different segments and put them up on different days so they come together as a meal. Okay, now this looks like it's pretty well done. Well, not well done, it is well done. It looks like it's, that looks good, doesn't it? Now to this I am going to add some spring onion leek. Turning that down, taking out my favorite mandolin, which I'm going to play for you in a minute. There. And try not to do your fingers mandolin up. It's not pleasant. I've done that. The worst part of it is I have to throw the food away because we don't have any cannibals in this house. We eat human flesh, so that was not fun. Okay, now popping that aside, bringing back my serving dish, which I'm going to clean up in a very professional way. Pop aside. Fishy in a little dishy. When the ship comes in. I mean, seriously, that is good. Yep. Now here's the one I made in the oven. As you can see, as I said, you know, they just look a little bit different depending on where you've cooked it. And to that I am going to put our onions, spring onions, doodah, and there you go. Here we have the other one. And that's a nice little meal with salads. I'll see you in a bit.